Everything in life happens for you. It doesn't happen to you. The good and the bad, especially the bad. When you have something bad that happens to you, don't fall into a victim mentality. And I know it's really easy to do this. I know you want to. I know you want to point the finger. You know why? And this is actually the first thing to learn. The reason you have a tendency to point the finger, the reason you have this bias and you don't want to accept the fault is because as humans, we have an ego, okay? You don't think very objectively. So thus, you're going to try to protect your ego subconsciously by pointing blame on other people or other things. Whatever happened. Let's say you submitted a job application and they denied you. Let's say you went on a date and the girl ghosted you. That happened to me, actually. That second option. I'm going to go into that story because it's going to teach you a lot. Because I'm going to tell you right now, man, I'm way over that girl. So over her, I sometimes forget about this. I completely forget about the situation until I bring it up. What happened was I was in college. And this girl, she basically, what happened was we hung out and she was the hottest girl I've ever dated. So you know when you go on a date and the girl's hotter than every girl you've ever dated, you can't help but like put her on a pedestal a little bit. That's kind of what I did. And the first date actually went decently. It actually did. But what happened was after that, she ghosted me, right? And that ghosting was so shattering to my ego, to who I was. And I couldn't help but just be this down, pitiful person from it, you know? I couldn't help but do that. Something like that.
Hey, keep it up, bro. That's hella cool.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Have a great day, homie. Let's go. That was unexpected. But anyways, what was I even saying, bro? What was I saying? Shout out to that dude. That's good. That's some good energy. Some good energy, bro. Side tangent. You should do that to people. You should give compliments to people. It's going to make you feel better. I know he feels good from that because I feel good. And energy is like, bop, bop. Right? Anyways, to get back to the story, she ghosted me. And I started becoming needy and I started texting her. And when you're needy, when you're all weak like that, when you have that self-doubt, it's essentially you pointing the finger. It's essentially you thinking life is against you. That's why you're needy. But what would have been the right mindset? What would have been the mindset that would have followed if you accepted life is happening for you? You could have had thoughts like, well, she's not responding. I mean, this is a lesson. How could I have improved the date? That's one thing to think about. But the other thing to think about is I also don't know what the fuck is going on in her life. She could have a crazy ex that just slipped back into the picture. Totally could have happened. In fact, that's probably what happened because the date was good. So that's like the right mindset. It's like, all right, whatever. Some shit happened. Let me learn from it and let me move on. Let me move on. And then here's the thing. You're going to have pain with every failure. But that's good. That's good. Why is that good? Because without the pain, you wouldn't make change. You wouldn't. If it didn't hurt when that girl ghosted me, I wouldn't have become the man I am today. Because if you're wondering what happened after that, is I kind of fell into this depressive slump for the next few months, honestly. Which shows you just how emotionally soft I was. I fell into this little slump. But then finally, when I was slowly getting out of it, after like 3-6 months, I started studying pickup. And then I went out and I started practicing it. And dude, I changed my whole life, man. Within 6 months of doing pickup, I joined this immersion, this boot camp. And then after that, I met up with this YouTuber and we started working together. And then my whole life changed, bro. I moved to New York, I moved to Miami. Fast forward, where we're at now, I'm 26 years old. I was 21 when that happened. And dude, I was at rock bottom. Now where am I? I mean, dude, I'm at a position where I can confidently say, that I can get any woman I truly want. Truly. And guys, I'm not the most handsome guy. I know I look handsome, but I'm not the tallest dude. I'm not the most jacked dude. I'm not genetically blessed, like crazy blessed. Okay? I'm also not gonna be ungrateful regarding the cards I've been dealt with, because I do think I have good genetics. I just don't think I'm not your typical handsome, tall, jacked athlete from high school. I'm not that guy. Instead, I was like a normal guy in high school. But what I always had going for me was drive. I always kind of wanted it. I always wanted something. I've always felt like I wanted that hot girl. I've always wanted a good relationship. Anyways, so yeah, now that we're on the other side of it, I can tell you that situation happened for me. All that pain, all those nights. I had many, many sad, lonely nights back in college, man. Many of them. I remember I would listen to John Mayer and I would just vibe and like literally just... That's when I started learning the guitar, actually. I channeled a lot of my emotions to the guitar and I got pretty good at it. Which is a good tip. It's like, yo, learn something new. Do something new. Do something different. Because you need to start shifting your identity after a setback. You need to change your identity. So anyways, to get back to the main point of the video, that's the story. But to get back to the main point of the video, everything that happens to you, it's happening for you to teach you something. It's essentially, if you believe in God, you could see it as God. If you don't, you could believe in the universe, karma, whatever. But it's God wanting more from you. It wants you to level up. He wants you to go higher levels. He's basically saying, hey, I know you think this current thing you have is great, but honestly, man, there's more for you, man. So, let me take this away from you. And it hurts you. But you gotta remember, it's part of a bigger plan that you don't even get. Sometimes you just don't even get it, and you gotta accept that. Don't have this ego that you know exactly what's good for you. Because you don't. You don't, man. We're very emotional creatures as humans. That's the problem. But at the end of the day, man, that's what makes life fun. So enjoy this rupture that happened to you from whatever you lost, from whatever setback you had. Become grateful, move forward, take actions, become a new person, change your identity, learn from the situation, don't point the finger. Life loves you. It does. All right, and if you're watching this video, that's a sign, okay? So please, move forward. And that's about it for this video, guys. If you want to work with me personally, I am an online coach that can help you with this, your confidence, your mindset. Click the link in my description to join my group, where I have plenty of exclusive content, and you can talk to me on a weekly basis. Man, my shoulders are getting sore, bro. I worked out yesterday. But yeah, man, click that link, connect with me. Either way, we'll talk soon. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out. Bye-bye.